Hey there guys, welcome back to the DC Wiki's YouTube channel. I'm the DC Wiki and I'm no longer on DCUO, so here today I'm giving you guys a beautiful video of GTA Online just before the July 23rd release date of the Diamond Casino and Resort DLC. So I'm here to give you guys an exclusive on how to make the most money in GTA Online. I'm talking millions in days. So we are here to go over every business that you can run solo or with a friend and freaking be the most profitable in the game. So if you have friends that still play GTA Online like I do with Pure Evil here, it is possible to make more based off of having more people to run with. But if you don't, this is also a good way for you to make money solo. So first off and foremost, this is a strategy guide that tells you how to grind money. I'm not talking about glitching, I'm not talking about cheating, I'm not talking about duplicating. The only thing that I would have in this video that could be considered cheating is the Bogdan Problem heist, and that is if you have a second player. That will be at the end of the video, and we will go over that here in just a minute. So without further ado, let's begin. The most important thing to know is you cannot be rich in this game unless you own businesses. It's just that, it really is just that, well, simple. You gotta own a business. You have to. So first and foremost, as always, I'm gonna suggest going, if you have the money, which, you know, I'm not exactly rich, but I have the money, to buy a CEO building on the Dynasty 8 Executive. I bought the cheapest one. Right now they're all on sale from whatever their prices is down to very little. CEO building that's going to be the cheapest is the one I own right here. I don't know how much it's going to be because I already own it. But you have other ones too that are in other locations. There's 4 in total. You don't need the garages unless you really want the car space. But the most important is to own the business itself. Doesn't matter if you have a gun locker, a safe, accommodations, anything like that. Just get the building. That's all that matters. So once you get the building, you can start running what we call CEO work or VIP work, whatever you want to call it. So that is a mission we'll talk about here in just a second. The most profitable businesses are the ones that you run yourself. The ones that you do the work for and you grind it out. First and foremost, the most profitable business you're going to make, but it takes the longest to work on, is the vehicle cargo. Vehicle cargo, you must reach 80% of all storage, not 100, to get the most profits, because once you hit 80%, it means you have 32 cars. That's all the cars in the game. After that, you reach 80%, you only sell the top range vehicles. One sells for 80,000. If you sell it with multiple people, you can make up to 320,000. But with that comes time and also how much more longer you have to wait. So with a solo, you can make $320,000 per hour. With 2 people, you can make about 300. I believe it goes up about every 10 or 20,000 or so until you hit 4 people, which the maximum profit is $400,000 an hour. This is the most money-making business in the game. You make more money with this business than you will any other business in the game. Just that simple. So get it to 32 cars or 80%, and then just sell. So do not sell any standard or mid-range vehicles, only sell the top range. But that's it for that. Next we have the special cargo. Now these are very simple. You either have 16, 42, or 111 crates. To reach 111 crates, you need to buy 3 crates at a time. It's going to be taking the longest, but it's also the most profitable at $220,000 per hour. If you go to the 42, it doesn't go down much, but it is pretty substantial. The profit margins go down to $187,913 per hour. So you are going for less when you do this per hour than you do this one, but you also are going to fill this one up quicker, so you're going to sell more of these in the next few days than you will these in the next few days. So that's up to you. 16 crate warehouse is going to be the least profitable. It's going to take the most to fill it up. The least to fill it up, but it also makes the least amount of money at only $152,399 per hour, based off of if you get 3 crates at a time. All of these numbers are based off of if you hit 3 crates at a time. Yes, it takes away from profits, but it also makes things go quicker. If you want to fill it up faster, then you need to go 3 crates at a time on any of these if you want to make the most money per hour. If you're okay to take the time to fill it up but make more gross wise, go with less. So now for businesses that run themselves, we have the bunker, which sells at a maximum of $1,050,000, fully upgraded with the equipment upgrade. And in order to make the profits per hour, you also need the staff upgrade. The profits per hour based off of buying supplies, not stealing them, is $44,500 per hour. Yes, if you have the money, I suggest you buy. It is going to cost you more, but it also saves you a lot more on time. And to really focus on the bunker, you're taking away from the time that you have to steal cars and to run CEO crates. Now, because there's cooldowns on both of those, there's something in between that I do suggest you do, and it is the VIP work called the Headhunter mission. At $20,000, it pays a little less than what most of these pay. But it also comes back the quickest. It takes 10 minutes after you beat it in order for you to get it back. And if you use maybe a buzzard, or if you have one and a presser Mark II, then it takes like 5 minutes to beat. Less than that if you're good at it. So you're spending on average of 15 minutes on each one, making a total amount of pay $80,000 per hour running Headhunter. Now, there's also the Terabyte missions. If you're willing to fork out the cash, they also pay $30,000 for each mission that you do, and they take anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes each. But they have a longer cooldown of 30 minutes per mission. But you have 4, and doing one only makes you have to wait 5 minutes to do the next one. So, including the time that it takes to beat it, you're averaging about $120,000 per hour. If you're willing to fork up the cash to buy the Terabyte and everything that is included in it. So, that's up to you. Now, if you want to buy the Terabyte, you can find it at Travel and Transport, Warstock, Cash and Carry. If you don't have the money to buy the Terabyte and fully upgrade it like most people have, then I suggest you do the Headhunter. Now, since we've gone over that, the only thing else left to talk about is the MC businesses. Yes, these are very low profits, but they are also run themselves, and they fill up much quicker than the bunker itself. So you have 3 businesses that I suggest you run. These 3 businesses are the Cocaine Lab, the Meth, and the Cash. The Cocaine Lab is going to be the most profitable at $41,500 per hour. It is a 2-hour fill time to use an entire supply, and an average of 5 hours in total. And you can make $420,000 per fill. So after 10 hours, you're making a profit of about Like I said, 42,000, around 41,500 an hour. With the meth, it also runs on the same principle, but it takes longer to fill it up. So its profits shoot down to $31,800 per hour to buy the supplies. These are all buying supplies. Stealing adds more time, which means that you make less per hour. Yes, this is guaranteed. Even if you don't spend the money on buying, you will be taking more time, so you will make less money than if you were to just buy them. If you don't have the money to buy, well, I guess you have no choice. And then finally, the cash warehouse, counterfeit cash. At $27,000 per hour, it is the least out of the three, but it is also the most efficient because it only takes 2 full things of supplies to fill it all the way up to $292,000 sell price in the other county. Now remember, always sell to the opposite county that you're located in. You're going to make more selling them to them. Do not do weed, do not do forgery. These are way too low profit margins, and you must steal supplies in order to make profit. Why? Why would you run a business where you have to run it when it's supposed to be able to run itself? Now, finally, the only other business that runs itself and has the most aggravating profit margins based off of if you want to put work into it or not is the nightclub. In order to run the nightclub, you need to own 7 businesses: the 5 MCs, the bunker, and either the vehicle or CEO crate warehouse. Now these are all very expensive businesses, but if you already own them, then the nightclub is pretty nice. You must also own a full storage space, which costs over $1 million to upgrade, and then you must own every single person that you can have working on the crates. Now, 3 of them take 20 hours to fill up in total, in real life time, not in the game. 20 hours in total playing GTA in order for it to fill up. If you have that kind of time to be playing GTA and you don't want to be having to run anything nightclub related, you'll make a profit of $39,750 per hour. If you decide that you want to run business battles, then that goes up. If you decide you want to promote your nightclub and keep it maintained, then it goes up again. Either way, that's up to you. The numbers are all based off of the Reddit website of a dude checking out all of the profits. I don't have a link. I don't know his name, but if you search up nightclub profits, you'll most likely find his as one of the very first Reddit pages on Google. So he shows all the numbers and statistics of how the nightclub works and how much money you make an hour if you decide you want to invest in the nightclub. If not, you're making about $40,000 an hour with it. But, you don't got to do anything to it. So, the hangar, off limits, don't touch it. Don't run it. It's stupid. It sucks. Don't buy it. Unless you really want to buy some planes and customize them yourself. And then, finally, that's it. Now, if you have a buddy of yours that you can run with, I suggest doing a heist called the Bogdan Problem Finale. Both of you need to have it, and you can check out a link in the comment section that I believe on there to show you guys how to run the Bogdan Problem, where both the host and the other player make money. And you can make $1 million every 15 minutes. But you must own a facility, and you must be at Act 2, the finale of the Bogdan Problem heist. So you must be there in order to make $1 million every 15 minutes. So, you can check that out in the comment section below. And then finally, the most important thing of all to always realize is if you are a high-end apartment owner and you really need cash quick right freaking now, and you got some friends that played this game, maybe, then I suggest you try your luck on the Criminal Mastermind Challenge. $12 million for completing all 5 heists in the high-end apartments without dying with the same 4 people. It takes 9 hours to do it if your team is good and you know how to run the heists. If not, well, you may be there a while. So this is my only suggestion for those that are like really broke and own no businesses whatsoever. Go for the Criminal Mastermind Challenge. It's your only hope. If you've already done it, you already own some businesses, this is my video. This is what I got to tell you guys. That is it for this. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please give it a like. And if you want to see more stuff about how to make great money in GTA Online, then please subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you all at the Diamond Casino and Resort DLC on July 23rd. Peace.